What's up? What's up? What's up? This your boy Easy Work Boxer, man. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what time it is, man. No bias talk, no racism. We just keep it real over here about the sport that I love, that we love. You understand me? And y'all see the title, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go in and we're gonna have some conversation. And we're gonna keep it real over here. You understand me? My boy Keith Thurman is back, baby. Yeah. My boy Keith Thurman is back. The man that brought me back to boxing. He's back, y'all. Keith Thurman is back. I'm very excited. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people gonna have stuff to say about my boy Keith Thurman. Hey, but he's back. The man that made the PBC what it is today, the man who was highlighted and had people watching PBC was Keith Thurman. And I'm very happy to have him back. He's gonna be fighting this boy Brock Jarvis. I can't wait to see this fight or hear about this fight. I ain't gonna pay for it. I ain't gonna pay for it. I'm just gonna tell you straight up. But I'm happy my boy Keith Thurman is back against Brock Jarvis. And much more to talk about. You know the title. You know Tank Davis exposed. Haney versus Ramirez. Ryan versus Riley. Teal versus Barboza. There's a lot to talk about today in the sport of boxing. And I'm here for the smoke. I'm here for the smoke. Everybody, let's come in. Let me put the link up there if you want to come on to the channel. All guests are invited. You know, we don't do that over here. We don't block people because they have different comments than mine. You know, let's get it in, okay? Let's get it in. Keith Thurman back, man, after all the injuries. He back. You know, you say what you want to say, my boy is back. And I don't think Keith Thurman coming to play, man. The injury is over with. You know what I'm saying? Everything going smooth. He back in the lineup. He said he had a contract he had to finish with the Australian people over there, so they chose Brock Jarvis. I know a lot of people gonna be like, "Who is Brock Jarvis? Why he chose to fight Brock Jarvis?" He had, from what he's saying, from what I understand, he had a contract over there with them Australian people, and you know he had to fulfill that contract, and they told him they wanted him to fight Brock Jarvis. And Brock Jarvis is like he's a competitive fighter, strong fighter. You know, for what I've seen, he brings the pain, a long reach. Like he's in great shape, body puncher. You know, I think it's gonna be a good comeback fight. He's gonna bring it to Keith. He's gonna give Keith, you know, some things to look at in the ring and be aware of, most definitely, because the boy looks strong as hell. You know, but Keith is a two-time, you know, world champion. You understand me? Unified champion at 147. Right now he's going to 154. Of course, you know Brock is gonna be at 154. Y'all know what time it is. You know, Brock is what, 20 and Brock is 20 and 0. I think he got a lot of knockouts. Let me see what Brock, 22 and 1. He has lost to Liam Perot from knockout. You know, I'm not expecting Keith Thurman to knock out Brock Jarvis as quick as Liam Perot did, simply because Liam Perot was left-handed. You know, he threw a jab, feinted with a jab, and caught, you know, Brock Jarvis. You know, he didn't see the punch coming and stopped him. So I'm not expecting Keith Thurman to go out there and do exactly what, you know, the ring rust of Keith Thurman. You know, last time, you know, Keith Thurman fought was what? February 22nd. I'm guessing that's a what, 03? Let me see. I guess, yes, February 22nd, I'm guessing of 03. So, you know, now Keith Thurman is back in the ring to fight Brock Jarvis. And, of course, like Keith Thurman said, that everybody going to say this. Go to the body. Go to the body. Keith already done said, I already know where you're going. I already know what your trainers done told you. Go to my body. Try to stop me, knock me out, you know, and or put me down from the body. I already know what the plan is. With Brock, you know, even though he's inexperienced, Brock don't really have a resume like that. You know, I think that Keith Thurman may come out on top in this fight. I said may come out on top. Even though he's my boy, I'm not just going to say he's going to go out there and beat this man. This man is younger. He's strong. We're just going to have to see if Keith Thurman can, you know, he struggled with Mario Barrios. And to me, this guy brings a little bit more pain than Mario Barrios. But looking at his resume, you know, not too good. You know, he got 1, 2 undefeated fighters. You know, he lost to one, Liam Perot. Let me see. He won one against Mark Shields. We don't know who that is. Other than that, resume looks trash. Resume looks trash. So the big thing in this fight gonna be IQ, seasoning, and just IQ and the whole point of being in the ring. I can't find a word right now. I'm trying to find a word. Seasoning, IQ, things of that nature. Fighting the opponents that Keith Thurman is fault. He should come out on top in this fight, but you'll never know due to the fact of ring rust and the fact that this guy is much younger. Well, I'm gonna say how Brock is 27 years old, much younger. The guy looks strong, so we just gonna have to see what's gonna happen in this fight. Now, let's go to the other topic. We're gonna keep it going. What we've been saying about Tank, he's suspect Davis. You know what we've been saying the whole time. I told y'all, no hating on Tank. I love Tank. Tank is a hell of a fighter, but we just got to see, can Tank do what he does to other fighters that has the same IQ, the same seasoning as him, who's been boxing as long as him since they were 6, 7, 8 years old? Can Tank do that against the Shakurs and many others? And Lamont Roach came out and showed it's a possibility he can't do it. Lamont Roach shows a possibility that he can't do it. I've been telling y'all about Tank. Tank confidence ain't there. Tank saying people pushed him in the championships. Tank saying he don't want to fight people because he told them the game and they want to fight him. Sound like he more emotional than anything. As far as his knee, he took a knee in the fight. He's saying it was because somebody used grease. And what kind of grease was that leaked into your eye, Tank, after 2 punches? What kind of grease was that? And then they want to, the Tank fans, the Tank supporters, they want to bring up the Serrano situation where she had to call out a fight because of some grease or something that went on with her eye. That ain't had nothing to do with it. Tank signed the contract with that same grease and came in and fought that night. Okay? He came in and fought that night. What about the media workout? Why the grease went in his eye in the media workout? We seen him take 2 shots and take a knee. When you take a knee, that's just what it is. It's a count. They didn't count it. They was cheating for your boy Tank at the end of the day. Tank then went out there and got exposed. Too much cherry picking going on in the sport of boxing, and that's what happened. That's all that happened. And he didn't show us. So all y'all out here talking, doing Tank could walk and knock out everybody at 135. He could beat this person. He could beat that person. Tank could beat God. Tank could beat the Most High. Yeah, he couldn't beat Lamont Roach at 130 pounds that moved up to 135. You seen Lamont Roach sitting there having them staggering around a ring. Let's talk about that. Oh, y'all don't want to talk about that though. Lamont Roach had him staggering around the ring. Huh? Let's talk about that. Yes, sir. Let's talk about that. We keep it real over here on Easy Work Boxing. I love Tank. Tank a hell of a fighter. I just want to see could he do the same thing as Shakur will beat the hell out of him. Devin Haney will beat him. Devin Haney will beat him. T.O., I don't know. T.O., I don't know. Ain't nobody never hated on Tank. Black man getting money, supporting his children, his family, come from nothing. I salute you, Gervonta Tank Davis. I just wanted to see, could you go against the Shakurs, the Devin Haneys? Could you knock them out like you did Frank Martin, like Leo Santa Cruz and the many other Hick Luis Garcia and the other fighters that you have beaten up like that? That's all I wanted to see. And now I know I've been right the whole time for those that have been hating on me and talking trash. He can't do it. He can't do it. See, when the playing field is leveled, see, just like some of y'all don't know, when you move up in ranks, boxers' chins are stronger. Because they've been boxing so long, like Lamont Roach has been boxing. So even though I counted them out, yes, he's going to come on here and admit, I told y'all not to pay for the pay-per-view, it was trash. Lamont Roach showed me something different. He showed me something different. He's been boxing since he was a kid. When you move up in levels, when you up into the status where they at, the chin is different. The chin is different. He couldn't knock Lamont Roach out. Lamont Roach stayed there and fought Tank to the end. Did a great job against Tank. Shout out to Lamont Roach and his family and his team. Can't wait to see the rematch, even though I don't think he should give him a rematch. Ignore the rematch. Don't give him the rematch, Lamont Roach. If I was on Lamont Roach's team, I would literally tell him, we are not giving him that rematch. We're going to ride off into the sunset with what we have done, and we're going to make money off the fact that you was the guy that stood there and fought Tank, and people in their eyes say that you supposed to walk away with that belt. Because they never tell them what may happen in that rematch. So we're going to leave that up for question marks in the future. We ain't going to never give them that. No, don't give them that. Hell no. I just wanted to see if Tank could do it. He couldn't. And y'all out here saying Shakur can't beat him? Devin can't beat him? A healthy Riley? I mean, not a healthy Riley, but a healthy Ryan Garcia that ain't getting weight drained. And that a cash weight can't beat Tank? That's what y'all saying? But a 130-pounder gave him the hardest fight of his life? Had him staggering in the ring? Had him staggering in the ring? But they can't do it? T.O. and them can't do it? The other 135 pounds, other 140 pounders can't do it? Oh, see, now we see why he cherry picks, right? Now we see why Tank cherry picks his opponents. You understand me? You understand? Come on, let's read these comments. If Thurman lose, he might call it and be a great commentator. Yeah, he might be. Yeah, if Thurman loses, it's time to hang up. It's time. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy. I love Keith Thurman. Like I said, he was the face of the PBC. He brought me back to boxing. But the truth is the truth. I ain't gonna, sugarcoat nothing for none of them. The truth is, he needs to sit down and hold a microphone if he lose to Brock Jarvis. That just means he ain't up to par like he need to be. He talking about the Terrence Crawfords and the other people at 154. Nah. Especially no Charlos or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Bro, Erickson Lubins. No, you need to just sit down, Keith. Put on the commentator suit and do what you do. You're a great talker. You're a great conversationalist. You know about the sport of boxing. We love to hear you talk. But if you can't walk the walk when you go against Brock Jarvis, that's it, my brother. He doesn't challenge himself. Less than Canelo. Oh, he a little guy. Oh, LOL. And he a little guy. Fight the best. He ain't going to fight the best now. See, the Sharks is swimming. I told y'all that in my last video. The Sharks is swimming. Everybody out there see blood in the water for Tank. His best option is to try to get the Lamont Roach rematch, which I'm sure if I was Lamont Roach, if y'all ain't paying me over $10 million, if I don't get $10 million, I'm not fighting. See, make them pay their way, Lamont Roach. Y'all make sure y'all send this video to Lamont Roach, or I'm gonna text it to him on Twitter or something. Pay y'all mother way. If y'all want a rematch with the boy, the kid, you understand me? You send me $10 million and me and Tank will do a rematch. Other than that, I'm going elsewhere. You understand? He ain't got nothing to prove. Him doing a rematch will be bad. Not saying that he won't win. I'm just saying if he comes out and he loses, they'll look at the fact that what Lamont did in the first fight will be a fluke. Don't give him the rematch, Lamont. If they ain't talking about paying you $10 million, ain't no 7, no 5, no 6, no 8. If they ain't talking about paying you $10 million, walk away from that rematch. Make them take you to court, everything. Y'all gonna pay me. I already got robbed, I feel. No, y'all gonna pay me. You're gonna have to pay me, brother. But see, because you want to know who needs the rematch. Tank needs the rematch for redemption. Tank needs, the pressure is on Tank, not on Lamont Roach. The pressure's on Tank. All these little sad stories about how Blue Magic and and Sulfur 8 got in your eye. Blue Magic and Sulfur 8 was wet and you was sweating and it drained in your eye after 2 punches and you took a knee. You got to come out here and you try to show the public that wasn't what happened. That it was, no. You was out there getting manhandled, Tank. Shakur Steve's going to beat you up. I love you, Tank. But Shakur Stevenson going to beat you up. Shakur Stevenson going to beat Tank up, creating that distance and that good defense where he can't hit nothing. And Shakur can fight in the inside and outside. Southpaw too. Shakur gonna beat him up. Devin Haney beat him up. Well, Devin Haney already beat him up in sparring. Let's not forget that. Y'all act like y'all don't remember that. When Bill Haney, shout out to you, Bill, even though we ain't never got along. Bill Haney told y'all they walked away with that money in sparring. Even though Adrian Broner, shout out to AB, I love AB too, tried to say that, you know, Tank wasn't in shape. Tank was in shape. Tank had a six-pack. He was behind the scenes in a blue shirt, in the white shirt getting prepared for the sparring match. He had a six-pack. Now, he probably might, they're going to say he wasn't in boxing shape. Well, he should have never got in a boxing ring and sparred Devin Haney. Okay? He lost that money on. He lost that chicken. You understand me? That's why he ain't never wanted to fight Devin Haney. He's supposed to win after Devin Haney when Devin Haney became undisputed. Did Tank do that? Nope. He got every excuse in the world not to fight Shakur Stevenson. Shakur boring. Shakur ain't this. The people tired of him. Well, why you ain't tired of him? Because he keep calling you out and saying that he'll whoop you. Why don't you just go prove to the fans, if you so good that you say you is, Tank, which I believe you as good as you say you are, go prove to the fans that you gonna get rid of Shakur Stevenson. If you do, you get all credit from me with no catch weight and no rehydration clause. Now you knock out Shakur Stevenson, beat Shakur Stevenson. I salute, Playboy. I salute. You go knock out Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Murtala, what's his name? Keyshawn Davis, many others. I salute, Playboy. With no restrictions, no clauses, no catch weights. You the man. You the man, Tank. I just wanted to see you see if you were great. And I ain't seen that. And Lamont Roach showed us that you are not that. You're not that. Oh, I done seen some videos saying Tank tried to bite Lamont Roach. So he tried to Mike Tyson the boy. He tried to taste some seasoning out the boy. You understand me? I seen some low blows. That's what ain't nobody talking about. I seen some low blows. Too many low blows. Did y'all see that in the fight? Where the referee had to keep saying, Tank, keep him up. You know, when fighters hit another fighter with a low blow, that's for them to, mess their mind up and to break their focus. When you keep hitting fighters, you know who else used to do that? Errol Spence. Ooh, Errol Spence. Yeah. Or what y'all gonna be excuse on them low blows? Tank short. Yeah, he hit Lamont a few times with them low blows to stop his focus, to hurt him. Tank probably needed a breath or something to make him unfocused. What about them low blows? Ain't nobody talking about. Huh? Because I seen about 2 or 3. I seen like 2 calls. What was going on with that? Tank, I love you, bro. You a very skillful fighter. I just wanted to see if you could do what you could do. All the talk that you say you could do it against a fighter that been in the ring as long as you. I wasn't expecting Lamont Roach to do that. I thought the fight was gonna be trash. I told y'all he was gonna knock Lamont Roach out. All right. Simply, I wasn't paying attention. Let me explain this to y'all. I was not paying attention to the fact that Lamont Roach is also a fighter who's been in the amateurs and been boxing as a kid too. I paid no attention to that. I'm sorry about that. I'm a man. You understand me? I'm a man. I didn't pay no attention to that. Only thing I kept thinking about was a 130 pounder again, Tank. Again, Tank. That's all I kept focused on. Another 130 pounds. So Lamont Roach, I salute you. I salute. You went out there, you did your thing. You did your thing. Don't give Tank that rematch though. In the world eyes, And boxing fans' eyes, you won that fight, bro. Ain't no need for no rematch. Unless they paying you $10 million. I'm gonna say it like Dr. Evil. Unless they're paying you $10 million. Don't get back in that ring with them. Make them feel that. Make them feel that. You understand me? But enough about tanking his excuses. Enough about tanking his excuses. Let's go on to the other fights. We got Haney versus Ramirez. Let's talk about that. Devin Haney's back. The Haney's back. Even though Devin Haney ain't undefeated. But you didn't hear that from me. Devin Haney back. But he ain't undefeated. You didn't hear that from me, though. Ryan Garcia text the ass. Ryan Garcia text the ass. He did that. You ain't undefeated, Devin. We don't care about the paperwork. You got a cheat sheet. Somebody went and put a 0 over your 1 and printed it back out, Devin. Somebody went and put a 0 over your 1, your 1 loss, and printed it back out. We know what happened to you. We know what happened last summer. We know what happened last summer, Devin. We ain't talking about no damn Scream movie. Okay? We ain't talking about no horror movie. Even though it looked horrible, it was horrible what happened to you. You couldn't get up off the mat. Your dad almost got you killed. Your daddy was finna let you die. Now you're going against Jose Ramirez. I'm picking you to win, Devin. I'm picking you to win. Because let me see what was Jose Ramirez's last fight. And this is what I learned about Jose Ramirez. It's good. Both of y'all had long layoffs. So, you know, both of y'all got ring rust. Let me see. A jab stops Jose Ramirez. If you constantly put a jab in front of Jose Ramirez's face, it's slow. If you don't, he can come at you in any way. He's dangerous if you don't put a jab in his face. But it was a fight that I saw. It wasn't Arnold Barboza, one Rancis, but Richard Comey. No. It was Josh Taylor. Unification fight. I never seen Josh Taylor really use a jab. But he did against Jose Ramirez. I saw Jose Ramirez win 3 rounds straight. And I saw him lose the rest of the fight because Josh Taylor team, because Josh Taylor team told him, pump that jab out. And then from there, Josh Taylor started beating up. He started beating up on Jose Ramirez and took that fight. And who uses their jab a lot? Mister. Still has 1 loss, Devin Haney. Now, the fight may go any way it may go. Maybe, you know, Jose Ramirez has been training, been working on that, coming from behind the jab and boxing and fighting. But I'm telling you personally from what I see, Jose Ramirez is another fighter who can't do it either. Who is it? I got to think of their name. When somebody keep pumping the jab in their face, they can't do nothing. And I want to make sure I'm accurate about that. Who is the other fighter? I think it's, no, I can't say it's Virgil Ortiz because Virgil Ortiz ain't never lost. But yeah, Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz don't like fighters that jab. I seen him get beat up on in fights when you use a jab up on him and keep it in his mouth. You use a jab on Virgil Ortiz, 9 times out of 10, Virgil Ortiz ain't gonna know what to do. You got footwork, move away from Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz, 9 times out of 10, is gonna break down. Take none away from him. And I'm not saying this because I predicted the fight between him and Madrimov wrong. I'm not saying that. But I've literally seen Virgil Ortiz doesn't like people pumping jabs in his face. It frustrates him. He doesn't know how to come behind or move beyond that. But I'm going for Devin Haney, which y'all know I usually don't do that. But, you know, Devin Haney, by him using that jab effectively the way he does it, Unless Ramirez can catch Devin Haney, we know the chin weak over there, Devin. We know that ain't no granite chin. We know that ain't no granite chin over there, Devin. This may be Devin Haney's second loss if Ramirez can find some way to get inside and catch Devin Haney. This is a good fight. A lot of people gonna count out Ramirez, but I will not. I'm just feeling that Devin Haney, even though he got beat up by Ryan Garcia, from him using that jab the way he uses it, we'll be able to keep off Ramirez's pressure and come through victorious in the fight. Now next we got Ryan Garcia versus Riley, baby. Riley versus Ryan Garcia. They say we got to focus Ryan Garcia now, which is sad because if y'all really think about it, if Ryan was beating up on Devin Haney like that and he was smoking and drinking, I can't wait to see what he doing when he focused and he ain't smoking, he drinking, because he said he beat Devin Haney, he was damn near drunk. He said he beat Devin Haney, he was going off some tequila that night and beat up Devin Haney. So I can't wait to see what he gonna do in the ring versus Riley Romero and he focused. Now, once again, we're gonna go back to tell y'all his levels. His levels to the sport of boxing. Ryan Garcia been boxing since he was a kid. Riley Romero started late. So we already gonna get an IQ and a seasoning. We're gonna pass that on over there to Ryan. Okay? Okay? Both of these guys got power, which means, say what you want to say, this is still a 50-50 fight. Because if Riley can catch Ryan, might be lights out. Due to the fact that Riley has power, if he catches him with a body shot, might stop Ryan. We know Ryan has power. Ryan is a better boxer. So, with that being said, who better to go with than Ryan Garcia? We've seen, and I've told y'all this, I said this a lot of times, people don't believe it. Y'all watch Riley Romero fights. Watch Riley Romero fights. Riley in this fight, Riley needs the old school trainer that trained him for the Isaac Cruz fight. Because that trainer really trains Riley Romero. Riley was showing a difference for like 3-4 rounds, and then he went back to his old ways. But the old guy, the old Spanish guy who was training Riley Romero, that's who needs to be his trainer for his fight. And go back and check some of the footage of Riley. Riley has great timing, y'all. I'm not saying that he's a superb boxer or he's fundamental. I'm not saying that. He has the gift of time. That's something that he just have God-given. You know what I'm saying? But as far as IQ, ring generalship, fundamentals, he lacks that. But he knows when to throw a punch. He has great timing, in my opinion. And y'all can come back and comment and let me know how y'all feel about it. But when Ryan versus Riley happens, I will be going for Ryan Garcia because he's a better boxer. He's been around in the sport of boxing more IQ, more seasoning. He has power as well. He's coming off of, also his confidence is high. He's coming off victories, especially beating Devin Haney, even though, it's the controversy of it, but he's still coming off a high of confidence to fight Riley Romero. Next, we got Teofimo Lopez versus Barboza. The sad part about it, I might be considered, some fans or boxing fans may see this video and say, he ought to be ashamed of himself, still even upholding. So what, I'm supposed to be biased? I'm supposed to be in my feelings about Teofimo Lopez because he said some things towards the people of my skin complexion that I'm going to keep it non-boxing. We don't do that over here. We don't do that over here. The sad thing about this situation is Barboza is somebody to deal with. Barboza going to bring it. He has the style that Teofimo don't like. He going to come forward. He going to stay in your face. He ain't going to sit up and try to do no footwork. He's not going to play with you. This is a fight, and we've seen Teofimo go against fighters like this before. Okay, this ain't nothing new to T.O. Let's get this understood. Barboza Arnold Barboza is a bad boy, but T.O. ain't nothing new to this. Now the sad part about it is, which T.O. gonna show up? Now one thing we can say, when it's a real big name fight, the boy T.O. show up. Can I get an amen? Can the church get an amen on that? When it's a real fight with a big name, T.O. shows up, baby. So we don't know what's going to happen. Some of y'all may sleep. I can't say. This is a 50-50 fight. May the best man win. I don't know who going to win this fight. I'm going to stop doing that. I ain't watched no tape on none of them really to come out and say no prediction or nothing like that. This is a 50-50 fight, T.O. versus Barboza. You know what I'm saying? Some may lean away towards Barboza because y'all don't know which T.O. will show up. But I'm telling y'all, tell me if I'm lying, anybody watching. When a big fight show up for Teofimo Lopez, the boy come out there and make it do what he do. Even though I say he was losing in the later rounds to Lomachenko, he still won. Beat Comey, beat Josh Taylor. You know, some say he lost to Sandor Martin, Jermaine Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? When he comes out, when it's a big fight, Teofimo brings. Teofimo brings. So I'm just gonna say that fight 50-50. I'm just gonna say that fight is 50-50. Arnold Barboza, he's not a boxing technician, or he doesn't have he's a good boxer, but he don't have the fundamental like superior boxing skills for me to say that he'll beat Teofimo Lopez. He has the punch output, he has the come forward style, everything to give T.O. problems. But when T.O. focus, T.O. on another level. One thing about it, we know T.O. got a chin. T.O. ain't most of them guys that Barboza been fighting. Now, Barboza had some decent fights with some decent names on them, but T.O. to me he got more season, he got more experience in the ring, big fights. You know what I'm saying? He know what has to do to get the job done. You know, so it's gonna be a good one. If Barboza should win, he wins. But I ain't counting out Teofimo Lopez, and I know a lot of people is. I know a lot of black channels are gonna be out there hoping and praying that he gets knocked out. Me being from Birmingham, Alabama, you know, racism I've seen in my whole life. You know what I'm saying? People saying stuff, calling you the N-word and making, you know, stuff like that. Me, my skin is shielded from stuff like that. See, a lot of people from up north, y'all may be from up north and other places, y'all may take it hardly, but I'm in the deep south. I'm in Alabama, okay? Ain't too much I ain't seen, ain't too much I ain't heard. I done learned that, hey, you go by what you call. Does it bother me when I see certain things as racist? Yes. But it's not to the point where I would just go against how I feel if it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like in the situation of if I seen a black guy attack a white person and a black guy came to me and said, man, say that they call me an N-word or they hit me first, I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm not that type of guy. I'm on 100. Now you took that from this black and you did what you did, you can go to jail. You know, it don't bother me that point. But I think that's gonna be a good fight, 50-50 fight. May the best man win. From Teofimo Lopez always showing up and showing out in big fights, y'all, I'm gonna go lean with Teofimo Lopez. I'm just gonna tell y'all straight up. Y'all ain't talking with me. Come on, y'all, comment. Let's talk now. Y'all saying rematch on the way. Rematch don't need to be on the way between them two. Rematch don't need to be on the way. Haney back fighting another over the hill fighter in Ramirez. That's true. I can't. Well, let me see how old Jose Ramirez is. I got him up here now. Let me see how old. 32 years old. He ain't really over the hill. He's 32. He just really coming out his prime. He just really coming out his prime. What do you say? I told you last year and last week that this would be a good fight. You told me last year. What nobody talking about? No, stop lying. Stop lying. What nobody talking about? No Lamont Roach and no damn Tank Davis. No last year. Stop lying. See, you would have went too far. All you had to do was say, "I told you this would be a good fight." When you just posted that last year talk, everybody know you lying. Everybody know you lying now. See, you took it too far. You almost had it. You almost had it. And they weren't thinking about fighting no last year. Cut it out. Cut it out. Well, being as though that y'all ain't talking, I guess I'm gonna go ahead on end this video. I just got to work myself. I just want to get on here and talk for a minute. I got to bounce back with my videos. So let me know how y'all feel in the comment section. For those that like, please hit your like button before you leave. Please hit your like button. Share the videos. Share the videos. And you know what I'm saying? You don't have to donate. Just help. You know what I'm saying? Just share the videos. Get me out there. You understand me? And I appreciate y'all time. For those who have watched, y'all be safe out here and have a blessed day. This is your boy Easy Work.